guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing my monthly favourites. So this is all the things I'll be loving through the month of March. I do actually have quite a few products this month that I've been loving, so I'll just jump straight into it. So the first thing I've been loving is my Micellar cleansing water. This is just perfect for taking off my makeup, especially eye makeup. Waterproof mascara, it just all comes off so easily and it doesn't sting my eyes like some makeup removers do, because I used to use the simple eye makeup remover and it used to really burn my eyes every time I shut my eyes. This is perfect, it takes the makeup off really quickly, there's no scent to it, it's for sensitive skin and it really does just take off the makeup so easily. So yes, I've been really loving that. Sticking with the skincare theme, the other thing I've been loving is this L'Oreal Skin Perfection Advanced Correcting Serum. This I use in my morning and evening skin routine before I apply moisturiser. It's just really nice, it just makes the skin look clearer. It isn't greasy, so it'll soak into the skin really quickly. And since using it I've noticed my skin looks brighter, almost like more fresh. So I've been loving that, and also I really like it for those days where I'm having a lazy day, no makeup, and halfway through the day I feel like my skin just needs a boost of something, and so you pop a bit of this on, so you don't have to use much and it'll go a long way and it soaks right in, it won't be greasy. So I love this for if I find my makeup applies really well within 2 hours of doing my skincare. So if any longer I feel it doesn't go on as smoothly, so I like to pop a bit of this on before I go in with makeup as well, just so that everything looks a bit more smooth, a bit more clearer and just nicer in general. The next big thing I've been loving is actually a perfume, and it's from the Body Shop. This is the Japanese Cherry Blossom Fragrance Mist. I've had several of these Body Shop mists. I just think they're really nice. They're not too heavy, because I don't like heavy perfumes at all. My sister always wears such heavy perfumes and they give me such a headache. So I prefer slightly lighter, fresher scents. This isn't a fresh scent as such, it's quite sweet actually, but it's still a really light one. 2 makeup brushes this month, and they are both for bronzers, and they're both Real Technique brushes. The first one is this massive powder brush, which I've been using just to bronze up my face. I've been both using them for bronzers as well, but in slightly different ways. The first one's this big fluffy powder brush from Real Techniques. This is for those days where I don't want to contour but I just want to add a bronzer just everywhere, give myself a bit more of a bronzy glow kind of thing. This has just been perfect. The second one is the Bold Metals contouring brush. I've been loving this for when I want to do my contour, because it really fits nicely in the cheekbone area. The next thing is this L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius Kit, and this is in the shade medium to dark. This is just a really great compact little brow kit that fit nicely in your makeup bag. So you have the wax and then you have the powder. Come with this little brush and spoolie, and it did come with little tweezers in there, but I don't know where they've gone. But I've just been really loving this just to lightly fill in my brows. It's a real buildable powder, which I absolutely love, so you can like build it up so you don't go too dark. Now the last 2 monthly favourites, in both of them I mentioned the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Primer that I've been loving. Well, I've got a new one this time that I've been loving that's slightly different. I find that one's more moisturising rather than blurring out pores. So I've got this one, which is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. This is more of a silicone base primer, and this is really great for those days when you have a matte finish and it really blends out pores, so it's like they're not there at all. The other one was more helped the makeup to last longer, but it was more moisturising rather than blending out the pores, if that makes sense. The next thing I've been really loving, a Makeup Academy Pro Base Prime and Conceal palette. So it just comes these 5 different shades. The ones I've been using the most is the orange shade for the purple, dark purple patches under my eye. It blends them out really nicely. And then also the yellow and green I sometimes mix together for any red blemishes I have. When you put the concealer over the top it doesn't budge or anything like that, so it's just perfect. I haven't been using this purple one much. But yeah, but those three I have been really using and loving. So that is next thing I've been loving is this is a highlighter, and this is from, again, the Makeup Academy. This is Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. This actually doesn't have a shade. Really pretty pearly pink colour. It does have hints, bits, very fine bits of glitter in this. If you're not a fan of having glitter in your highlighters, it may not be for you. However, they are very, very fine compared to some which are quite chunky. So it's just really pretty, and it just gives this really nice like sheen to the cheeks. I don't think I've got any on today actually. Sticking with the face products, the next thing I've been loving is the Barry Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Kit. This is amazing. It's probably my favourite thing out of all the products, I have to say. So obviously with the highlighting powder, a bronzer, and then a contour shade. Now the highlighting powder, most highlighting powders don't really work on my skin because I am so fair and pale. Highlighting powders or light powders aren't going to show up really on my skin. However, this one does have slight shimmer to it, so it does kind of work because when the sun hits it and it kind of lights up, so it does work in that way. However, it is great at setting my concealer foundation. It has been really good. And then obviously you've got the medium brown, which I use for a bronzer. And what I really like is it's not too dark and it's not an orange bronzer, because I find most bronzers on my skin look really, really orange. But as you can see, it's more of an ashy bronzer, and what I really like is they blend in so well, and they are really buildable. So if you want to go, you can either go in really lightly just to give yourself a light bronze, or you can really go for it if you want to and really bronze up your face. And then the last one, the dark brown, looks quite scary, especially for someone who's as pale as me. However, again, it's not orangey, it's very like a proper ashy brown. But again, like I said, they're very buildable. You can go in for a very light hand and build it up to like to how you like it. And it's just been really, really good. It does come with a little instructions in here, but I don't really use that. I kind of just use it in my own way. Another thing I've been loving is my little cat. Oh, sorry. He didn't seem very impressed with that. The last face product favourite of mine has been the Sleek Blush by 3 palettes. I have 5 of them. I am missing Pink Spring and Flame, and it's Flame's the one I really, really want. So I've got them in Sugar. These are all powders. I've got 2 mattes and then the shimmery one. These 2 are perfect for winter, and this one's perfect because it's kind of like a shimmery bronzy colour. So in the summer that's great if you want to add like a highlight to your bronzer. Lace, which is really pretty. Again, these are all powdered. You've got 2 mattes, 1 shimmer, perfect for the summer. California, these are all cream ones. Again, perfect for the summer. We've got Pumpkin. Now, this is quite a scary looking palette, but if you go with a light hand, they are so beautiful on the skin. But the one that I have been loving this month, and I just think it's the perfect palette for spring, is actually Pink Lemonade. I just think they're really pretty. There is 1 cream and 2 powder. And you've got Pink Mint, Macaroon and Icing Sugar. And I just think they're really pretty pink colours for the spring. All these Blush by 3 bits are super pigmented. They just go on the skin really nicely, really blend out well. They're one of my favourite products from Sleek, I think, for sure. An obsession of mine this month has been matte lips. So the last products are all matte lip products. There's 3 types. First one, 17 Stay Pout matte lipstick collection. I have 4 of them. Just a Fling, which is a pretty nude colour. It's Complicated, which is a really pretty pinky colour. I have it in Delinquent, which is a really bold, vivid pink colour, and probably and then The last one is Wall Breaker. It's a really deep berry colour which I absolutely love. Now the one that I have been wearing the most at the moment is actually just a Fling. It's a really perfect nude for my skin tone, I think. It is matte, but it's a slightly creamy matte finish, which I really like because I find sometimes matte products can quite drying on the lips and stuff, but this isn't. This will still be because a slightly moisturize your lips despite the fact it's matte. The next ones I've been loving are actually lip pencils. These are the Maybelline Colordrama crayon type things. So I've got them again in 4 shades. I have Nude Perfection, Love My Pink, Keep It Classy, and Light It Up. These again aren't very drying on the lips. They're not creamy finish, but I find they're not that drying on the lips. These last slightly longer on the lips than the 17 Stay Pout ones, however not as long as the ones that I'm going to talk about next. But the shade I've been wearing loads this month is Love My Pink. I just think it's such a pretty spring colour and I'm really loving it. And what also I like about these is that you can build them up, you can give it you can gently put them on your lips to create a really nice light hint of colour, or you can really build them up to create a really bold lip. The last lip product, and actually the last favourite of mine this month, are the Bourjois Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. Last an incredible amount of time on the lips. I've got them in 5 shades. I have Don't Pink of It, Nudist, Peach Club, Red Pepper, which is an amazing bright red, and also Grand Cru. Now the one that I have been loving and is actually on my lips right now is Don't Pink of It. It's just a really nice, it's kind of a nudie pink. I find Nudist is meant to be a nude, but it's really like a deep pink, not really what I expected it to look like. This one, however, is and it's a really subtle colour as well, so it looks quite natural on the lips, which I really like. They're the most drying on the lips, however they probably last the longest. That is all my favourites throughout the month. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not. I'll see you in my next video.